Hello everyone. Today we're going to go over the brand registration process. This demo is a walkthrough guide to help payees understand the different payment methods available to their disposal. The demo is a step-by-step guide on how to register to your preferred method of payment and begin receiving payments in your preferred currency. The registration process is comprised of 5 easy steps: selection of payment methods, bank transfer setup, contact details, security details, and method registration page. Let's now take a look at selection of payment methods. Currently, payees have an option of selecting from two different payout options. Selection of the payout method depends on the client's specific needs. We recommend selecting the method that is most seamless and that meets your business needs. The two payment options are 1. Receiving a prepaid MasterCard card, or 2. A direct bank transfer. It is important to note that you have the option of choosing both options, or choosing a single option. In this demo guide, we will focus on registering to bank transfers. We currently support local bank transfers in over 200 plus countries and territories. Upon selecting the bank transfer, the payee will need to choose the country in which the bank is located in. In today's example, I will be selecting the United States as the bank country that I would like to register for. Before we get started with the bank transfer setup, it is important to note that you have two scenarios. One, you can link into an existing account, or two, you can register to a new account. Let's start with scenario 1. If you have an existing Payoneer account, then you can click on Already Have a Payoneer Account Sign In up top. Once you click on the Click Here button, it will open a light box in which you can quickly fill in your login credentials. After you signing in, a token from the client will be added to your personal account. Let's now take a look at scenario 2, registering a new account. When registering a new account, you can either register as an individual or company. If you register as an individual, you need to make sure that you fill in all your personal details under the individual fields. You have to fill in your first name, last name, email address, as well as date of birth. If you're registering a new company, then you must make sure that you fill in your company's legal name, you define what type of business you run, as well as add an authorized representative personal information. You have to fill in his first name, his email, and date of birth. So we're going to go back and register as an individual user. The next step in the process is providing your contact details. During this stage of the process, you're prompted to provide your contact address and phone number. Once you finish filling in your contact details, it is important to note that you have the option to select a different country from your bank country location. It is important to note that certain sanctioned countries cannot be selected, such as Iran, Syria, North Korea, Sudan, and Cuba. U.S. entities are not allowed to do any business or bank payments with these countries due to OFAC and sanction restrictions. Therefore, it is impossible to onboard someone from one of these countries, and as a result, we do not provide them as options in the menu. The phone number that you provide will be used as a reference for customer support. Be mindful to provide a working number that is often used. In the next step, we will move on to filling out our security details. The security details step relates to creating a My Account in Payoneer. During the security details step, the user will first need to fill in all of his user information. He will need to provide his username, enter his password, set up a security question, and provide a valid ID. He will need to select the country it was issued by, as well as provide the ID number. So why do I need to provide my ID? Well, your identification documents will help Payoneer validate your information, ensuring that you are the rightful account owner. The security measure we've put in place is also in line with regulatory requirements to conduct customer due diligence. Providing an ID number is important because Payoneer is a money transmitter company that is heavily regulated, and as a result, we must validate the identity of our users. The final step in the registration process is the method registration page. This page requests users to provide information relating to the way they will withdraw or access funds from My Payoneer account. As you may recall, in the first step of the registration process, we selected bank transfers as our preferred way of payment. In the last step, we are required to provide our bank details. In the US bank country example, I'm requested to fill the following information: bank name, account number, and routing number. If I select a different bank country, however, the required credentials may change according to the corresponding bank country requirements. In the second example, I will select Brazil as the bank country. The form will automatically change. In the Brazil bank example, I am requested to fill the following information: beneficiary name, account number, agency code, CPF, and account type. It is important to note, if I change between the bank countries, the personal account information will never be saved, and therefore I will need to fill it up all over again. Back to the US bank example, once I fill out my personal account information, and I agree to the term and conditions, as well as Payoneer's pricing and fees, I can proceed to submit my application. Although I am not a company, I still have the option to register with a company account and vice versa. For example, if I register as a company, I may want my authorized representative bank account to be on the record in order to be able to withdraw funds from my account. Once I submit the form, I will be sent to the application review page. This page informs me that my application is under review. The review process will go through our automated approval engine. Most applications are automatically approved. A small amount of applications, however, will go through manual review process based on the red flags raised against information provided by the user or other information that our systems have detected. Once the process is completed, the user will be able to begin receive payments through my account. Thank you for joining us today. Please reach out if you have any further questions.